Today, we are building a fully automated AI system that takes long-form podcast episodes and instantly converts them into a massive stack of viral-ready clips for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. This system doesn't just cut videos, it hunts for the best moments, adds engaging backgrounds, generates captions, and even queues them up on a schedule for you. For creators and podcasters, this is an absolute game changer, and if you are building an agency, you can easily package this service to clients for $2,000 per month. I am Nick, and over the years, I have grown my own AI automation agency to over $72,000 a month by solving these exact types of problems for creators. I have seen the same struggle everywhere. Creators have incredible long-form content, but they simply do not have the time or the patience to edit hour-long episodes into dozens of short clips. So, I am going to build this entire pipeline live right now, showing you my exact thought process, including all the mistakes and detours, because that is how real software development happens. Let's start with the business context, because understanding why this works is crucial for your success. Manually scrubbing through hours of audio, cutting clips, adding captions, and formatting for different social platforms can easily take a human editor up to 10 hours for a single episode. With this automation, you can feed in a podcast URL, and the system will automatically analyze the file, extract the high-impact segments, add visual flair, and schedule the posts for you. A 60-minute podcast can effectively become 10 to 12 ready-to-post clips with almost zero manual human intervention required. Podcasters want a massive social presence without hiring a massive team, and this system gives them exactly that at a fraction of the cost. If you are in the automation business, this is the perfect recurring upsell because it saves your client thousands in hiring costs while you keep the profit margins high. At a high level, the pipeline handles 3 specific phases: highlight extraction, auto-editing with viral backgrounds, and then auto-scheduling the content calendar. I am choosing Vizard as the core engine for this system because it is robust, it picks the best viral parts of long videos, and it handles the scheduling and content calendar natively. While there are other Clipper APIs out there, most are either too expensive or require you to build a complex, fragile orchestration layer just to make them function properly. Vizard bundles the crucial pieces together into a turnkey solution, which keeps the entire flow resilient and less prone to breaking when platforms change. Let us break down the architecture of what we are building, which consists of 2 distinct segments: a scrape and send phase, and a retrieve and generate phase. The scrape and send phase automatically scans an RSS feed for new episodes or accepts a manual list of URLs and submits those links to the Vizard API for automated clipping. Vizard then queues the project and runs its machine learning pipeline, notifying us via a webhook the moment the clips are ready for processing. The retrieve and generate phase takes those results, feeds the transcripts into a caption generator, saves the data to a content calendar in Google Sheets, and prepares everything for posting. I prefer using an RSS feed because every YouTube channel has one, which gives us a structured and reliable way to grab new videos without needing complex crawlers. My pragmatic philosophy here is simple. Never reinvent the wheel when there are services that already do the heavy lifting of cropping to mobile and captioning. You use those tools for the core task, and then you build your custom reliable orchestration layer around them to add the real value. When implementing this, you need to choose between webhooks and polling, and in a production setup, I almost always opt for webhooks for better efficiency. One major pitfall to watch out for is rate limits, because if you try to push 50 clips into a Google Sheet at once, you will get blocked by the API. I solved this by looping through items one by one with a small delay between writes, which makes the process slightly slower but significantly more reliable. Always remember that generated clip URLs often expire after a few days, so make sure to download them to your own cloud storage if you plan on keeping them long term. My workflow in n8n starts by scraping the RSS feed, filtering for new content, and then firing off create project requests to the Vizard API. When the webhook fires back, we split the array of clips and iterate over each one individually to add our custom flair. For every clip, we pass the transcript into an LLM to craft a punchy, platform-optimized caption that includes the right amount of emojis and a call to action. We then automatically write that entire row into our Google Sheet calendar, including the viral score and the transcript excerpts so the team can review it. Finally, we trigger a notification to Slack or Gmail to alert the team that new content is ready for approval. A great tip for better AI results is to sanitize your transcripts first by removing timestamps, filler words, and other clutter before feeding them to the LLM. You should also include a system prompt that matches your brand voice, such as being friendly, concise, and maybe a little sarcastic. The real product differentiation comes down to reliability and user experience, not just the features, because you are selling a system, not just a script. Vizard makes this easier because it bundles the highlight, extraction, and scheduling into a centralized calendar, which means less brittle engineering for you. The biggest non-technical hurdle is actually launching it, which involves finding podcasters and offering them a low-friction trial to prove your value. Most people overthink the offer, but my advice is to just ship a simple MVP and turn one sample episode into 6 clips within 24 hours. That is far more persuasive to a potential client than a fancy 10-slide pitch deck could ever be. I have packaged this entire n8n workflow, including the prompts and setup instructions, so you can import it into your own workspace and start today. Grab the link in the description, clone it, and start pitching podcasters immediately. If you stay until the end, I am going to show you how I position the offer and land clients without cold calling, which is the entire go-to market strategy for a micro agency. Bottom line, this system turns a podcast into a content machine, allowing you to scale across channels without hiring a dedicated editor. Vizard provides the machine learning muscle, and your orchestration handles the logic, creating a service that effectively pays for itself very quickly. I am about to start building this live now, so stick around to see every detour and dead end along the way, because that is how you truly learn. Thanks for watching, and let's get to work and ship something useful together.